Okay, our next step is going to be backgrounding, and I'm going to run it at my same moderate speed. And what I've got here, I've got a Robert Beard matte backgrounder, and if you want to use a bar grounder or something, I personally am not very good with one. Okay, so I don't really even go there with it much. But if you're going to, then you'll hit individual pieces. I'll show you a little bit here when I get this done around it. I'll take it and show you a little part with that bar grounder, and show you, for those of you that know how to run one and are good at it, then okay. But matte backgrounder, it works just fine with me. And anyway, what you do, if you were to take this matte backgrounder and run along here, right along that edge, and just do it, you get just a straight line. But if you take it and run back and forth like that, it breaks up the pattern, and you get a nice variable pattern with it, and it's fast, and it just, this whole machine saves so much wear and tear on your body and so much time. I finished a full tool saddle here a week or two ago, and if I was to have done that by hand, I probably would have had close to 100 hours in it, and I had the whole saddle pretty much done in about 20 hours, and it was all full floral. So it just so much more time, so much less wear and tear on your body. There's more things that you can do with it. The big thing is, like I've been saying all along, is keeping control. You don't want to get in such a hurry that you start losing control, because if you lose control, then you've lost everything. You know, you can't really. But control is easy, because you've got all the control you want built in with the two different speed controllers and everything that you have. So you can break that up, and I mean, you can just stop and think, how long would it have taken you to go around there, and you can finesse it wherever you want. How long would it have taken you to go around that going tap, 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 tap? And would you have had to stop in the process of something like that because your body was fatigued or something happened? You know, you got a cramp or you got something. But with this, you don't have those problems. Now, when I get into a place like this that I want to clean, I'll come right along the edge and kind of go to the middle with it, and it'll keep it from moving that along that edge. Just give you a little hint. So you manipulate it, and as you get towards the end, slow down, and I'm just slowing down with the foot pedal. If you need to go slow and do it, then go slow and do it. It's not going to hurt anything. And but you can see as I get in here, I'm going to go a little slower. And as I run along this edge, and you'll see more on the other side is what I'm talking about there, but I'm kind of going along the edge and working it to the middle, and it gives you a little bit cleaner edge as you go up there and do it. And I'm sure as you get to messing with this, I don't really know what can be done with it. I know what I do with it, but I mean, there's so much potential to this that you know, I just don't know where it will go. And for those of you that have tooled for years, I think if you'll go back and just start from the beginning, in a matter of a few hours, you'll have the control, you'll have everything, and you'll be going just as good as you were prior to using it. Only you won't have the wear and tear, and you can actually make some money at your leather working instead of giving your tooling away all the time. You know, I've had hobbyists that have said, oh yeah, but they're so expensive, they're this and that, and I thought, well, they're not when you stop and compare it to what you spend on other tools to try to make something work. Now as I go here, you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to run right along this edge. Go as slow as you need to go. No need to rush it. When I come into something like that, I'll just spin it. Come into that edge. Go as slow as you need to go, just to clean that out. You're kind of just going along and peeling that leather off of that edge with the tip, and you're bringing it in. Here again, see, you can spin it there, come back out of it. Just be careful of where you're hitting with it. Just a few hours and you'll have it pretty much dialed in. It's like anything, there is a learning curve, but with these speed controllers, the learning curve is just almost non-existent. And so anyway, there you have that backgrounded, give you an idea of what you've got. And now what I'm going to do, the rest pretty much that I have to do is going to be stylus work. It's hand stuff. I'm going to go over it quickly with the stylus, and I'm going to use a swivel knife for cutting my finish knife cuts, and then I'll pretty much be done with it, I think. And I'm just going to smooth everything out and go from there, and then I'll come back and show you the finished part of it. Thank you.